glad I asked you to come.
Same. This has me even more pumped than all the way back when I first left my hometown. It's been a wild ride since then, but that doesn't make me any less grateful to you. I can hardly remember the last time I felt this chipper.
Adol! Dogi! So this is where you two were. I never dared dream I'd get to see the actual ocean in person. Even now, it's difficult to believe a vessel this large is capable of floating upon its waves. What manner of sorcery is this?
I guess this is all one big culture shock for someone born and raised on Ys. Dr. Flair here is even giddier than me.
That I am. In my view, being on the surface instead of above it is a miracle in itself. To say nothing of the unprecedented chance it's given me to search for the original strain of Selcetin flower.
Selcetin flower? That's the name of a type of medicinal herb, right? It's native to the Great Forest on the Gallia-Hispani border or something.
Indeed it is. I couldn't very well rest on my heels after hearing that's where you two were headed. The prospect of seeing it in its natural habitat was ample reason to climb aboard.
Your get-up and go can put even Adol to shame. But be sure to mind your health, okay? At the rate you're going, you'll end up fainting in sheer bliss the second you stumble onto those flowers.
Well, frankly speaking, that scenario is all but guaranteed.
Well, we won't be arriving in Celceta for a long while yet. Might as well kick back a bit and enjoy the ride for now, don't you think?
You're thinking to yourself?
Yeah, I gotta think loud. Think loud.
Think loud with a small brain.
You know what's funny? I could do that again. There's another. It was like ginger, flavor, plantain, chocolate, and then light blue flavor. She's disappointed right now. Hey, Captain. Good night. What are you talking about? Yeah, okay. Yeah, that's great. If you're gonna lie, he's coming with good looking.
Ah, a passenger. Having a pleasant voyage, I hope. You appear to be a seasoned traveler for a boy your age. Is that right? My apologies for presuming, then. If this is your first time in the area, you won't want to miss the extraordinary sights we have coming up shortly.
Oh, what's that over there?
Mountains? No, wait. I think those are islands.
Attention all passengers. I am your captain, Victor Lassalle. Allow me to express my gratitude to you for sailing with us on the Adamas today. If you look to our left-hand side, you'll find Obelia Gulf, famous for its sprawling archipelago.
Exactly. Exactly, gotta stay up. That's the point.
This current bout of clear weather lets us see the myriad patches of land, both large and small, that populate these waters. It will be quite some time yet before the ship arrives at our destination in Celceta. So until then, we invite you to bask in this scenic tapestry of blue seas and beauteous islands.
And I laughed at your face.
Understood. Let's make haste.
No, I wouldn't. How would you
What a
know?
magnificent sight.
How would you know?
Obelia Gulf, huh? Sure doesn't disappoint.
How would you know?
That reminds me, Adel.
Of course you wouldn't know, Goofy.
You said you were looking for a western archipelago before you came to Asteria, right?
Huh? You're not gonna do nothing. You will be doing nothing.
Is there any chance this might be...
You will do nothing.
Whoa!
You can and will do
Close for
nothing.
comfort, don't you think? How's a guy supposed to take in the sights like this?
You will do nothing. Anyway,
Hey, Adel.
Men, prepare to hunt. Behold thy foes with steady hearts. Fear not thy fate, for life and death are the deities to decide. Those who fall with valor shall be ushered into their divine kingdom. Now, shout forth the name of our God!
Chris, share my links in my videos.
It can't be!
Huh? No, I want you to share my links in videos.
So he did hire mercenaries.
You're a guy. You know where the guys that would like my content are.
Charge!
You know the guy. You know where to find the guys that like cosplay. Wait, what did it sound like at first?
Right. Thank you.
No, what did did I even say? No, I need to know what I said because there's no way you just did that.
Bit on the puny side.
You said I had to rephrase it. What did I say?
Sure you know which way to hold that thing, little fella?
Yeah, my type of cosplay. You know what my content is. You goddamn dirty dog.
Why else do you think?
Dirty
Everybody's got to
dog.
make a living one way or
Dirty
another.
dog. Dirty dog.
Enough chit-chat. Let's make this quick.
Gosh. Oh, you're hanging up, okay. And yeah, if you remember.
What a joke. No way. What a joke. Rotten punk! You're in for it now.
You bumbling louts! How long does it take to handle one sellsword trying to play bodyguard?
Our fault, ma'am. The kid's a lot tougher than he looks.
Oh, really? Fine then.
Deep
I'll take care of him myself.
I can tell I'm gonna like your character, shorty. R2.
Done saying your prayers? You're pretty skilled.
Whoa! Here it comes!
Whole lot of fuss for one small fry.
Try not to lose that red head of yours, kid!
Princess. I must ask that you stand down. That boy appears to be no more than a passenger.
What?
We have already apprehended the captain. Right this way.
So those are pirates. This is my first time encountering them in the flesh.
Oh boy, we're in a real jam now.
Captain Victor Lassalle. I thought we had an agreement. There's a toll for sailing these waters. And you promised never to skip out on it again.
Hold on a moment. This is the last time, I swear. Whatever you do, just let me live.
We both already know how this goes. Any room you had to parley was forfeit the minute you put those mercenaries on your payroll.
Stay your hand, boy. Those are no mere pirates. They're the Balta Sea Force.
You didn't have to say we weren't gonna meet like that. Well, just because you said no offense doesn't mean that it wasn't offensive. You didn't have to say it at all. You could have said, oh, I'll keep that in mind if we ever do get the chance of meeting. Oh, no offense, but we were never going to meet. I never said we were going to meet anyways. But I will video chat. I'm sorry, sir. I don't want to video chat you either. If I'm not going to meet you, I don't want to video chat you. We can do in-game chat only. In-game chat only. That's... Why do I want to see your face if I'm never going to see you in person? We can be virtual platonic friends. Fucking weirdo. Fucking weirdo. You got an attitude. No, I literally just gave you the same energy you gave me. You didn't want to meet? I didn't want to meet. You were being complicated about games? I said we could only talk about games. Ugh. I want some.
Woof, I'm stuffed.
I'll support your content. Not once have you ever
good
liked
eats
or
are
looked
given
at my
when
shit
you set up
since
town
you're
by
not
the
losing
oceans.
multiple times. And you're supposed to be my friend.
The stuff you get further inland just
Supposed to be
doesn't compare to fresh seafood.
That aside, it would seem we're going to be stranded here for the time being.
Yeah. Who'd have guessed the Adamus was cruising through these waters illegally? Obviously, the captain already paid the ultimate price for that. But I hear they're even seizing his ship as compensation for all those unpaid tolls.
It leads me to wonder what the story is behind this Balta Sea Force. To their credit, they did let Adol loose after determining he was merely a passenger.
Doesn't make those lugs any less high and mighty, though. If they look like pirates and plunder like pirates.
Like Normans, you mean?
Normans, you say?
They're a lawless people from the north with incredible seafaring know-how. Word is, they've looted their way not just here, but across the entire North Sea. Raiding towns, pillaging churches, kidnapping innocents, none of it is beneath a Norman. And the Balta Sea Force makes up just one faction among them.
Sounds like your typical pirates to me. How do they get away with it?
I was given to understand that the entire region of Glia fell under Roman Imperial control.
Rumor has it that not even the Empire would dare to defy the Sea Force. The Normans have had an iron-fisted grip on Obelia Gulf for ages now. Some say that it spares us from suffering under Roman rule, but they don't speak for everybody.
Hey, did you hear about what happened to the Adamus?
I did. Captain LaSalle was trading a...
Won't argue with that. Still, it's hard not to... Those pirates had no right to waltz in like they owned these waters and demand a toll. Why should any of us have to play along with their made-up...
Shush! I can sympathize.
Oh, what did I do to deserve being born in Karnak, of all places?
I see what you mean. Doesn't sound like they get the warmest reception around here.
As would be the case in any town, though this one does seem to have its fair share of hardships. It does have its charms, yes. The bevy of islands we saw from the ship, for instance, were absolutely breathtaking.
Oh, yes, that's true. We locals are so used to the view that it often slips our minds.
That reminds me, Missy. These islands wouldn't happen to come with any unusual myths or lore, would they? Our little group's got a special interest in that sort of thing.
Is that your reason for traveling, maybe? I can't guarantee there's anything that'll live up to your expectations, but... let's see... Aha! If it's run-of-the-mill folktales you're after, I have just the one.
Really now? Do share.
Well, legends tell of what's known as the Sea King's Throne. The throne is said to be hidden away on one of the islands here in Obelia Gulf. Supposedly, whoever finds and sits upon it will have their wishes granted.
Oh, that's some juicy stuff. How about it, Adel? This do anything for you? That's the spirit. We got plenty of time to kill, so what the hey?
Hold on a moment. It really is just a story.
Oh, what's the harm? Let them chase their dreams. That's what being young is heck. Back when I was their age, I...
Forgive him. He's had a few ales too many, it seems. Say that throne really exists, though. What would you wish for, Rosalind?
Huh? Me? Well, for our humble little business to prosper, of course. What else?
Brings a tear to my eye, it does.
Renee must be proud. It's easy to see why you're Miss Very's poster girl.
Makes me want to spend 3 days and nights drinking this tavern down to its last drop. And I do it all with a smile. The more they rake in the cash, the happier Rosalind gets.
How sweet!
I think you've had quite enough for one day. Our apologies for bothering you, gentlemen.
Nah, it's all good.
Like they mentioned, my name is Rosalind. I'm the daughter of the owners. The 3 of you are going to be lodging with us tonight, right? If you have any issues during your stay, anything at all, just let me know. Of course! Always happy to be of service. Well, I'd better get back to work. Relax and unwind as long as you need.
Such a capable young lady. Reminds me of Lillian back home.
By the way, Adolf, I know this Sea King's throne is a big deal and all, but we got some other things to take care of first if we're sticking around. The travel funds we scrounged up were only enough to get us to sell Seta.
Quite right. With that in mind, I plan to pay the local clinic a visit. Upon our arrival, I noticed a flyer that said they were recruiting medical practitioners.
Well, ain't that convenient? Doesn't really solve the issue for us two, though.
Are you youngsters in need of work?
Yeah. You got any leads?
Well, both the harbor and the town militia are hiring at the moment. The docks are always short on labor. I'm certain a brawny fellow such as yourself would be a welcome. And the red-haired lad is a swordsman, no? The militia's been on the hunt for temporary recruits, I believe.
No joke? That's great. Thanks for the tip.
Seems we have a few promising candidates.
Sure do. Let's get out there and follow up on them once we're done taking a load off.
Demon, of course, save.
All right, you two. This is where we split up for now.
Indeed. I'll be heading to the local clinic. I may just take a look around town as well.
Let's aim to meet back up around dinner time. Adol, I'm guessing you're also gonna
wander off.
Me. Seek me.
Adel? You good?
Seek me out.
A voice? I didn't hear anything.
You're not
It wasn't
supposed
just your
to.
imagination?
Calling me Delulu at the beginning of the
shortage
game.
noises out
Already
here.
calling me
Perhaps you
Delulu.
missed one for somebody speaking to you.
Anyway, back to what I was saying. It's time to start scoping this place out.
Pillow, 2 pillow, 3 pillow, 4, 5, 7 pillows. Wait, no.
You probably plan to wander the streets a bit yourself before checking in with the militia, huh?
Oh. You need to hit me up with that plug.
Catch you both later then.
Ouch.
Oh, you got a job for us? Huh? Wait a second. Don't tell me. You're here. Never seen you around before. But I think we're about the same age. The name's Gren. How about you? Adel, huh? Man, oh man, you've just gotta enlist! We could really use a guy like you. Wait, what's with the long face? Ugh. Is that a deal breaker? It did used to be slightly better for what it's worth. But the mayor slashed our budget in order to keep the militia from being overfunded. When the Balta Sea Force says jump, he asks, how high? It's pathetic enough to drive you to tears. You mean it? I knew I liked you for a reason! The only problem is, our commander and the others are out at the moment. They should be here tomorrow, though, so feel free to swing by again around noon. Call it a hunch, but I've got a feeling you and I are gonna be fast friends. Calling all youths! A career in the Karnak militia awaits you!
You there, with the red hair.
Well, here's an unfamiliar face. You must be one of the passengers from the Adamas. Is everything all right? They didn't hurt you, did they?
Sorry for calling to you out of nowhere like that. We each have a child about the same age as you, so our motherly instincts kicked in.
Honestly, who do those Balta hooligans think they are? Wreaking havoc left, right, and center. They impose an exorbitant toll on every vessel crossing Obelia Gulf, and plunder anyone who flouts it.
Some ships, like the Adamas, but when they're found out, they wind up like Captain LaSalle.
Because ships that do pay the toll get escorted to safety by the Balta Sea Force themselves. In that sense, they do their part to maintain order throughout the Gulf, which is why the Roman Empire turns a blind eye. when all is said and done, as long as we live here, those brigands' word is law.
There are far fewer instances of pillaging than before now, so we can only assume this is for the best. Still, it would be nice if our...
I pity the man. Having to deal with our complaints and the Sea Force's demands has him between a rock and a hard place.
Well, that's what he signed up for when he took on the job. Anyway, you just be sure to stay out of their line of fire.
I've got to say, the quality of these Spanish leather goods is on a whole other level.
One might say the same of Obelian seafood. Rich flavors, firm to the touch. It is simply unparalleled. Rome and Hispani may be at odds right now, but I believe our transaction today has proved mutually beneficial.
To be perfectly honest, our middleman here deserves all the credit for making this deal happen.
That attire is here.
Well spotted. I am indeed a Norman. However, I find that being a tradesman suits me far better than waving an axe about.
That's good to know. They say Normans are first-class mariners. No doubt that...
I'm flattered to hear you say so.
It's thanks to the Bolt. They're the ones who make sure ships from both sides can travel these waters safely.
Not having those persnickety Roman officials around to stick their oars in has been heaven sent for us as well. I very much look forward to your continued patronage.
You and me both, pal. And let's not forget to keep our friends from the Sea Force in the loop, too.
On a separate note, Romes, the militia recently informed me that... Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't you have an important negotiation to attend in that direction?
Well, well, word gets around fast. It's nothing I'm not aware of. In fact, I've already asked the militia for an update on the situation. Shouldn't be long before they report back.
Seek me. This... Seek me. Right here. Find me. vessel. Can you hear me? Bestow you mana. Enough power. Defeat. I'm sorry. I don't... any details. My name, Leela. Who are you?
Welcome to my stream.
Search Island. Come find help.
What island? Where? What happened to me? Well, I need to know where you are first, sweetheart.
Go.
Layla's. She has a pretty name.
So the shell spoke to you. How very curious. As for this mana you mentioned, can we assume it's some form of magic?
Well, of course it is. You only just got it a little while ago. That wolf you fought that just wouldn't die has me hung up too. I talked up a storm with the guys down at the docks, but none of them mentioned anything close to that.
It may well be that something is actively unfolding as we speak.
The Baltus Sea Force, Mana, an undead wolf, and a girl named Leela.
Oh.
Doesn't seem to tie in with that Sea King's throne we heard about earlier, either. It's just mystery after mystery around here. You know what that means.
Oops. Guess I shall have to wait. Our newest adventure begins!
Here I always thought adventure was something you had to seek out.
No, it finds you.
But whenever you're around, Adel, it seems to find us instead. Nothing like a little intrigue to spice up a trip. Finding that girl's gonna be a tall order, though. This Gulf's got more islands than you can shake a stick at.
The first step is to gather information. You'll also be in...
I'll put my new job down at the harbor to use and poke around for some intel.
As for myself, the Azrat Clinic has hired me on as a temporary physician. I'll see if I can't find someone in town who's willing to lend us a hand.
Sounds like a plan. Let's kick things off first thing tomorrow morning, Adel.
Very hyped for a suicide mission. Ew. Oops.
begging me to go to job. That nigga don't love you. Because when you got to push him out the bed, begging me to go to job. That nigga don't love you. Because when he love for real, you got to push him out the bed, begging me to go to job. That nigga don't love you. Because when he love for real, oh, he going hard. The problem is, y'all don't know. Because you ain't never seen it. Your mama raised you by herself. Her mama raised her by herself. And all y'all just going out together. All y'all see is a bunch of women. You don't really see how men interact. And so when you hear a man tell you how a man love each other, oh, he this, he that. But no. Men bond different. That stuff is, because you can't turn our love on and off like a woman. My dad told me that. A woman can love you today. And the woman like, you don't know, you don't know. I don't know how that is. Because I'm a man, so I don't even try to think like that.
Sleep on my ex, let's just pretend that nigga died.
Don't look me in the eye. If you think I'm a switcher, you out your motherfucking mind.
Once they successfully make this ring and give it,
y'all can have the robot. Whatever it is suspicious. I think I'll go check it out. I'm gonna check it out.
My curious enough for me.
Didn't think you'd show up alone. There's something I need to double check. You're probably full of questions, but I'm in no mood to explain. Just think of this as us picking up where we left off yesterday. So you do know of it. I won't hold back this time. Can this be? Power of mana. How'd you get your hands on it? You didn't use it back on the Adamas. I could say that much. Leela? Never heard of her. Mana, on the other hand, is my people's concept of a formless power. Imbued in a sword, it brings forth victory. Imbued in a vessel, it grants safe passage. Only those chosen by the All-Father Har are able to wield it. Out of the Sea Force, that list starts and ends with me and my old man. It is. So explain to me why a louse like you... Blood and thunder. Grieger. You fought one just yesterday, didn't you? Put a Grieger down with just any old weapon, and it'll rise back up again and again, wounds fully healed. Mana is the only thing that can slay him for good. Well, aren't we popular? What was that just now?
Form up! Form up!
What in hell did you just do to us? At least now I have a good grasp on what I was sent to investigate. We're finished here. So long. And what would I gain by answering them? I'm a Norman, a pirate. One false move, and you might be my next kill. Can't handle that? Then pack your bags and see yourself out of Obelia Gulf. Son of a... Handcuffs? Made of mana? You! What did you pull this time? Don't exactly see a keyhole anywhere. It's stuck tight! Hey, quit gawking and help! This spells trouble for us in more ways than you can count. Either we get these off, or I'm sending you back with one less hand. Got that? No luck. Might well be a curse of some kind. I hate to say it. He knows more about Mana than I do. Whether he'll actually hear us out is a separate matter. What a mess. We'll have to stick together for a while. Watch it. If anyone should be complaining, it's me. My name's Carja. Carja Balta. Daughter of Grimson Balta, Jarl of the Balta Sea Force. Already put two and two together, eh? Well, no time to waste. I'm off to report in at the Balta Sea Force's command post. It's over by the harbor, so don't fall behind.
Not like he really can. Ew, I know what kind of vibe this is giving. Tales of Berserk.
Hey, don't stray too far. I've taken enough tumbles for my liking. Wonder if Gunnar knows anything about this.
You are the one behind me.
Why?
Hey, Princess. Back already? Who's your +1?
Is Gnar in? I have a report to make.
Yeah, I'll go get him for you.
Not every day you see the princess bringing someone from the straight and narrow. You her little boy toy now, or what? Should have figured. She'd never go for a shrimp like you.
Excuse the fuck out of... I hope you go up in flames.
Wait a sec. Wasn't that swordsman she threw down with on the Adamas also?
Hey, what are you whispering to him about?
Just making small talk.
Nice.
What seems to be the trouble, Princess?
Gnar, how many times do I have to tell you to quit calling me that?
Oh?
He's the swordsman Grimson told me to look into.
A request from the Jarl. Ah, now I remember. He was a passenger on the Adamas. I see. So we have here not only a mana... What's more, the latter has rendered you unable to separate from the former.
That better not be a smirk I see.
Not at all. This isn't humorous in the least. It is, however, exceptionally unusual. Only the Jarl can make the final